So the two humans at the start are a soldier and a biotic. And the biotic is really strong with my soldier class because it complements my soldier. Ashley, on the other hand, the soldier, does not because that's just another soldier. We lose out on all the extras from the biotics and the tech. So this group is really good for just tanking damage. If I wanted more of a crowd control heavy group, I'd take out Rex or Liara with my soldier class. It really all depends on your class for which companions complement you better. But it really doesn't matter if you're not playing on like hardcore or insanity. Yep. Always remember to bring a towel. Never forget. Every time I say tally, it sounds like towelly. Wanna get high? How's it going, by the way? Good to see you. Fuck! Yeah, and that's kind of the reason it's so interesting and really easy to play through over and over again, because there are options for, like, especially for combat. There are not just in story but in combat, the gameplay. There are options in how you go about it based on what class you pick, which squad members you use, etc. To make it easier or harder, or like a balance of the two for yourself, which is really cool. But in terms of the characters themselves, outside of gameplay, that's all preference. Like, I can't stand Ashley. Can't stand her. And we're actually gonna probably do Vermeer tonight. So, if you know what Vermeer is, then you probably know what's going on. I'm doing pretty good. You picked that ahead of time based on what class you are. Like, I'm the soldier. I picked the soldier, so that's combat oriented. If I pick the biotic, that's biotics. If I pick the engineer, that's tech. Then there are a couple with combinations, like the infiltrator is like tech and combat. No. Ashley is not my waifu. Ashley is Ashley. And she bothers me. God. But yeah, your character, like, see, I can't pick tech here because I have no tech. I have medicine, which was my special talent. And it's not really tech. But none of this is tech. It's a bunch of weapons, armor, first aid, assault training, like fitness, the class itself, and then like the extra stuff. So yeah. If I had picked like biotics, I'd get a bunch of biotics I could learn. And I could pick if I want to go like crowd control heavy biotics or like tanky biotics, like barrier or stasis or lift or throw. And with tech, I could pick if I want to go like crowd control tech with the hacking, or if I want to go damage with like overload and neural shock, which are damage attacks. So there's a lot of interesting choices you can do, but it's all based on what you want to do and what you pick at the beginning, really. The Gorgon Cluster. Oh yeah, Uh, I got off way off topic. Well, I guess that was the topic. Uh, I don't know if I ever finished saying that I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. Because I like jettisoned back into the topic of tech damage and biotics. Like, no surveys, really? Wow. Unidentified space facility. Boarded. Prepare to be boarded. I need a board. Just a board. Just flat piece of wood. Or like that saying. Because puns are the best. I love puns. And what's funny is that's actually not far from the truth. I do like a good pun.
Enemy sighted.
Well, I like Kaiden. Like, I like Kaiden. I'm just not using him right now because my team fits better with these guys. I don't like Ashley. And I'm not afraid of saying that. I don't really like Ashley. Got it! Easy! But here's one of the reasons I don't like Ashley. She's very aggressive and standoffish. Like, well, I don't know if standoffish is the word I want to use, but she's very obnoxious about how she gets things done. And she's the only character, which bothers me. She's the only character who openly admits her faith. And it bothers me because it shouldn't matter. And this game is one of the only games where I'll bring up that I myself believe in nothing. If I had to classify myself, it would be atheist. But I don't talk about it because I don't care, and you shouldn't care. And that's this game, and like even BioShock Infinite, I wouldn't care to mention it because it doesn't matter. And that is heavily like religion influenced. But it's one of the reasons I don't like her character, because there should have been no reason to bring it up. She said God. Ooh boy. No reason to ask me if I'm okay with that. And that's really nitpicking the character, but it's just one of those things that like bothers me. You shouldn't have to ask if it's okay or not, or like say I don't like this or I do like this. Because if she had said I'm atheist, is that okay with you? I would still fucking hate her because it shouldn't matter. Really? She also like gives off a really big xenophobic vibe, which I don't like. A lot of the characters you're like meant to hate are usually given the like speciest lines to say, with the exception of Ashley because she's a member of your group, but she gets these lines anyway, and it like hurts my brain. Like, why do we need aliens on this ship? What are aliens doing here? I don't like that alien. Or like Ashley gets some really dick ones, like, so you got a thing for Liara. I guess she's kind of a human. Kind of like a human. What is that supposed to mean?
Personal data recorder for Major Elena Flores.
Play the first entry.
Sigma 23 is
but yeah,
fully
like,
operational.
just the reasons why Ashley at the core bothers me.
It's highly unlikely the Alliance will patrol in the nebula. I expect our only risk will be
especially in a futuristic, like sci-fi setting, where religion shouldn't matter. Like in medieval settings or fantasy settings that are set in like times before guns and stuff, times before industrialization. Religion makes more sense to me because that was a huge thing at the time. But in the future, you'd think normalization and understanding and like
dispatch will be stable. Something about them developing in proximity to the master control unit. We detected some pirates setting up an anchorage in a neighboring system. I think we'll try deploying them there first.
I think what they were trying to do is counteract all of the like questionable things that they were giving her in the meetings, and when like you're romancing Liara, because she says some shit that makes you go like, huh?
Use one of the other projects. Flores signing off.
It's kind of like nowadays if you say something
this is a familiar story.
Something that would be blatantly racist.
Nice to see humans are consistently.
People turn the other head like that surprised Nick Cage look, and just stare at you funny, because it's not good. And she gets lines like that all the time with the alien lines. But no matter what the reason, it bothers me a little bit because it is set in a time where understanding of all things should be a thing, shouldn't it? Maybe I'm just really optimistic about the Star Trek view of things. Maybe. But I don't think that's a bad thing. Like, that's what I hope society ends up like. And the cynic wants to say no, but the optimist wants to say, please God, yes. God, it's a maze! Mount. Mount what? Rex! Rex, no! No, Rex! What's my move command? I think it's an eventuality. At least I hope.
On my way.
Cover me.
Oh, I don't care about topics. There is no topics as far as I'm here. Like, I'll talk about anything. As for your question, I've only played it on PC, so I don't know. Oh, wait. Additional skill to upgrade prior to a new playthrough. After you've beaten the game, or unlocked any of the achievements that give you things, when you play through, that extra slot, like my slot is medicine because I didn't know what to put there, you get to pick whatever you've unlocked for that. And I think you unlock everything after you beat the game at some point, but I don't remember because I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, that's exactly what I think, and I hope it happens someday. The cynicism in me wants to say it'll never happen because of how things are today, but I'm definitely more optimistic on that subject than pessimistic. So. It's one of the few, well, I can't say few, I'd say I'm about 50-50. Like, there are a lot of subjects I'm like, realistically, that probably is never going to happen. But there are equally as many where I'm like, maybe, but I kind of think it will happen. So, I can't really call myself a pessimist or an optimist either way, I guess. At least not anymore. Not in my normal state of mind. Which now I have to like elaborate. I am diagnosed with bipolar. I was when I was in middle school. So my normal state of mind is like what you see right now, and what you've seen on stream, except for like casts where I've had to call it early and stuff like that, because like the mood swing kicks in, and I can no longer sit here and give you a good cast. But that typically doesn't happen. So. Station scuttle system. Oh fuck, I was supposed to stay in there. God damn it. We didn't finish it. But yeah, like, luckily, I don't like deal with mood swings typically while I'm on stream, because like, streaming is like good for my like, endorphin release, feeling good about the day. So it tends to be easy to feel good while I'm on cast, which is not an easy thing for me to do when I'm off cast. Yeah, man. I just don't like seeing doctors of any kind, and I had to see like a psych to get medication. So I hate the attitude doctors usually have. Like, every doctor I've seen is always so condescending, and it just makes me want to fucking like sock them in their fucking nutsack.
Personal data recorder for Major Elena Flores.
Let's go.
Thank you for updating. We can now do the rest of the shit. Where's the station scuttlebutt? Dude, like, yeah, man. Like, if I even had like a penny for every time a doctor had been like straight up dick mode when it wasn't called for, especially like dentists, mostly specialized doctors. Like, my normal, physician typically isn't too bad, but now it's real. Get out of the way. Thank you, man. I don't know how much we'll be playing Mass Effect after we finish the trilogy anyway. But it's nice to see that. I do plan on playing this again next year, like the whole series again, because the series is fucking awesome. And I like to play it each year. I'm gonna have to see where this goes, because the game's not, like, being specific. Oh, well, fuck. God damn it. I will continue to play Mass Effect. That like straight up reminded me of like a Charles Manson or a Dracula. Just like brainwash mode. You will continue to bite people's necks. You will continue to shank people. I don't know why. You will continue to sell the dope. Ah, dude, that's awesome to hear you say that. I don't know what we'll be playing after the trilogy. I might go to the BioShock trilogy next because I kind of want to play those, and I'm getting lost in this fucking maze of boxes. Don't worry, it's only the third time we've been in this building because I'm smart and I understand less. But I don't want to sell the dope. You will continue to sell the dope. You know, as I said that, for some reason I got the Jay and Silent Bob rap stuck in my head. $15, little man. Put that shit in my hand.
Personal data recorder for Major Elena Flores.
What?
Let's go.
Yeah. Armed. Oh god. Do. Oh, hi. Hi. Can you really? And I watch so much of that game too, because I watch a lot of Ezekiel, which is like very different from the way I cast, but I have seen a lot of that game. I also watch Ko, but I haven't watched Ko that much recently. I've thought about playing H1Z1, but I don't have it. I have played DayZ though, which I wasn't all that interested in. So, but that was way back when the developer who was doing the DayZ mod had just started it in Arma. Swizzle? I got some swizzle for ya. Hey, don't shoot me, I'll give you some. Throw in a couple of slug shells and you can have it all. I never knew the difference between like meth and crystal meth. I honestly didn't know there was a difference. So I'm curious as to what the difference would be. I also haven't watched Breaking Bad, which I've heard I need to do. 1 minute, I need to check this quest. See if I can do it now or not. What's the Newton system? Kepler, okay. I might have done that already then. Yeah, we're curious. I gotta know. I wanna know. I am actually really curious, because I legitimately had no idea there was a difference in like crystal meth and normal meth. I thought they were the same thing. Well, it looks like we're done. So let's go to Pharos. Travel, damn it. I thought I clicked it already. We get to do another story mission, yeah! Oh, well, that's upsetting that that's the only difference. I've never heard of anything like that. Hey! How's it going? I kind of expected you to like message me on Skype before you jumped into the chat, man. Blue Crystal is alive. We're making our way to Pharos. A human colonization. Colonization? I mean colony. Yeah. I am like interested in the weed thing though, because I have never heard of that. Like people being desperate enough to grow it. I've heard of people growing it because they're cheap or they like don't have money. But it's not because they're like so addicted they need it. It's because they want it. And they don't want to pay for it anymore, essentially.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
I don't know, man. I live where it's like still an issue, as far as I know, anyway. Like, not that I would really care too much if it got legalized anyway.
We saw your ship. Dan wants to speak with you immediately.
But yeah, it would seem weird.
He's our leader. He needs
Because they
your
gotta be like
help.
taking
Never
some
forget,
shit that's like
they are making another push.
drenched
Please,
in like
up the stairs,
heroin or
don't afraid.
something.
Look out!
If they're so like desperate for the addictive properties. Dude, look at that guy. He just charged Rex like a ball. Oh my god.
I've lost shields.
Oh shit. Oh shit. That's pretty fucking high.
I think we got him, Commander.
Never done weed myself. I actually haven't either. Not that, well, I've never had a chance because the guys I knew in high school only had money for their weed, so they wouldn't like share. Even if they did, I probably wouldn't have tried anyway because I wasn't all that interested. But it's just like cigarettes. I never tried cigarettes, not because it wasn't available, but because I wasn't interested.
All clear.
Well, that sounds like standard law. Nothing's usually instant.
Make sure they're secure.
Those Geth are bloody dangerous.
Glad to see some soldiers. Get ready.
Die of thirst. The Geth will surely kill us all. How is a woman supposed to think with guns going off all around?
I fear the Geth will kill us all.
I fear the Geth will kill us all.
But I don't know how to use a gun.
Beat them with the end of it if you have to. Just don't let those Geth get by you.
And I'm like on the same side in terms of not having done any of it, but basically, and it will like add tax revenue. Like, that's one of the reasons I don't understand the arguments.
You're a bit late,
But
aren't you?
I mean,
Arcelia.
it's not like I'm gonna go out and buy it the moment it gets legal, because
We've got Geth in
um,
the tower.
I don't care.
Protect the heart of the colony.
Well, it would probably turn into like alcohol. There would be people who drink casually, so there would be probably be people who smoke casually, but that's it. Like it won't be much more than that. There aren't really people who smoke.
I don't want to die.
There aren't as many people who smoke casually as there are people who drink casually, because it's illegal. But I mean, you've already got your the weed equivalent to alcoholics.
Clear.
They'd be doing it legally. That's the only difference there.
Heads up. Powering up.
I've lost shields.
I don't know about that because alcohol's pretty addictive too. And we've got plenty of fucking alcoholics. I know several in my circle of friends, let alone, and in my family, let alone in the state that I live in. They probably don't call themselves. Well, one of them calls himself an alcoholic, or has called himself an alcoholic. But I mean, I know way more people who have tried alcohol and gotten stuck on that over weed. And there's just as many people who have tried weed as there are as people who have tried alcohol. They haven't done it legally, and that's the only difference. Really. Yeah, and that would be the real big difference, is you wouldn't be able to, like, publicly smoke weed, because it would affect people around them with the smoke. But, I mean, you could still have casual smokers. That would be a difference, but it's not a huge difference when you think about it. Not really, anyway. It's an interesting topic, but I mean, there isn't really much room for... Well, I guess there is room for discussion. I just don't know enough on the subject. It just seems weird to me. Hello, Mr. Hey, look, I leveled up. It just seems weird to me that it's still an issue when the argument against it hasn't changed in so many years. Yeah, and somebody actually brought that up to me a couple days ago, actually, because we were talking about Colorado. Anyway, how weed like stays in your system longer. But yeah, I would treat it the same way you would treat alcohol, because it's still affecting how you perceive the world. It's just less inhibitions being affected with weed. So you can function, just not as well as you would normally, which is better than you can say about alcohol. So I would assume you would treat it the same way, where you wouldn't want people driving. That is a good point. You could probably, like, just hold a bag of chips up by the windshield, and that would be your test. Happy to help.
I'm just glad your colony is safe. I appreciate your concern and your efforts against the gas.
Buzzed driving is drunk driving. Don't do it.
Help me find what the Geth are after and
fucking Dara's gonna have to take on weed now.
They came, they attacked us, that's all we know. Their main base is at the ExoGeni headquarters. A good place to start looking if you want.
You know what's funny? I still never, like, seen anything Dara's actually done. So I really have no idea what they're really about. Like, I remember seeing, I'm still running. Yeah, man, just hold up a bag like Fredo's who, like, are you still there? You hungry? And if they respond, you know what's going on.
What's ExoGeni?
It's the company most of us worked for before the attacks. They fund this colony. The Skyway leads directly to ExoGeni headquarters. You can't miss it.
Or, like, have a bag of Taco Bell. That way they have the smell too. You have to make them roll down their windows. Just be like, hey, how's it going? Oh, that smell? I got a bag of tacos right here. What? You want them? Right now? How many? 40? I don't have 40, but I need you to step out of the car now.
I didn't expect this would be easy.
Then maybe I can get this colony operational again.
Geth
What can you tell
base.
me about the defenses the Geth have set up?
I don't have any details, but I'll wager it's a lot more fortified than the command post.
They landed at least one Geth ship at ExoGeni, and I've seen large walking tanks on the Skyway. Expect a hard fight.
Yes, the Taco Bell.
What do you need done to get this place back on its feet?
We need those Geth destroyed.
Arcelia's right. There are still Geth in the tunnels. We also have more mundane problems like food, water, and power.
And that's one of the bigger differences between like
people overseeing them.
weed and alcohol. Like there aren't really people, and this is a big difference between weed and alcohol. Most people who smoke until all the effects happen. Because they happen pretty quickly, no matter what. With alcohol,
Please speak with her.
you have that like buzzed point that's still bad, and then you have like the inhibitions dropping like shit-faced levels.
What's wrong with the colony's power supply?
May O'Connell is working on our power problem. She'd know more about
That
it.
would be a good point.
You mentioned something about a food shortage.
But yeah, I mean, it's easy to tell like a wasted person
If you can assist,
from
please speak with him.
a buzzed person or a sober person.
Do you have information about Geth in the lower
But to
tunnels?
tell a buzzed person from a sober person is harder. That's why those tests really are necessary.
It's not a critical threat right now,
Right.
but getting rid of that transmitter will help us
You talk to someone who's fucked up drunk,
Let's talk about zoos.
you know they're fucked up drunk.
Of course, Commander.
I'll talk to you when I
Goodbye.
learn more.
Good luck, Commander.
So I don't think like testing for weed would be that difficult.
There, you'll get through this. Just relax. You'll have to forgive my wife. Calantha's not in her right mind. She just needs to relax and accept what's happened.
What do you do for the colony?
What do you
I'm a
do?
medic, or I am
What do
since
you
the
even
doctor
do?
died. I've tried my best since she was killed.
Do you know anything about this planet?
Just what I was told by Colonial Affairs. It's a little different from what they claimed. It's not all bad, though.
Nope.
When the Geth are gone, we'll have a chance to create something
I
even
can
more spectacular than
take a
before.
few guesses, but I don't know.
What happened to your wife?
The constant attacks have strained us all. She'll adapt. We all have.
Is there anything I can do for her?
No, she just needs time. Time to absorb everything.
But I mean,
We'll be fine.
Tell me about the colony.
I can't tell you much.
I've
about
been
that.
around enough
Best
high
ask
people
Fidan if you really must know.
to know most of them motherfuckers ain't driving. If they're getting into a car, it's not in the driver's seat.
Why can't you tell me? I just want to know about the colony.
Fidan is our leader. Who better to answer questions about the colony?
That's actually pretty good.
I have to go.
Please do what you can to stop.
Hello, Off-Worlder.
Dear, please try to rest. You're not ready to speak.
But they should know. I mean, they are very important.
Cause like
Yes,
fucking
that's better.
it was really funny like watching people high in like college and high school, cause you couldn't even get those dude. They were dumb as shit. Stupidest thing you can do is to come into a college classroom high. Really high. Because you're not leaving the classroom. You managed to get into the classroom. You're also going to be the loudest fucker in the classroom. But I had this one kid where if he came into my Japanese class at all, he was blown out of his mind high. Like smoked his entire bag or something, I don't know.
Is there anything I can do for you?
Because
I'm
he would
fine.
interrupt the teacher
I just
all
need to try to
class
think
and
clearly.
laugh at
It's
everything.
just a lingering pain from the last attack.
And I don't think she ever saw anything wrong with that.
see no major
That's the funny
injury,
thing.
But something must be causing her pain.
Please, just let her rest. She just.
But when the
needs
classes
rest.
were over, he wouldn't leave. He'd stay in that classroom.
You're the one who repelled that last wave. They'll be back. And if the Geth don't kill us, we'll die of hunger soon enough.
You need
Are you
food?
doing anything to remedy the situation?
I need to boost rations with Varren meat, but it's too dangerous.
That dude was actually really fun to hang around
totally uncontrollable.
while I knew him.
I can't do anything until he's dead.
Exactly.
I have a ship. I could bring in supplies from off-world.
I'd rather you concentrated on the Geth. Food won't help us if they breach our defenses.
Tell me about yourself.
What's to tell? I came here with my wife Greta, looking for adventure, a new life together.
The only time he left that classroom, though, was literally,
Much better without the Geth. We were really starting to
it'd
enjoy
be about
before they
20 to 30 minutes. But he would get up and then head to the cafe, which was right down the building. Like, he just had to go down 2 floors. And then he would, he'd sit there and eat.
Tell me about hunting Varren.
Hunting them is impossible while fending off the Geth. On the positive side, they'll attack anything, even those bouncing heads. The big Alpha Varren is the real problem. He's mad.
I just realized it's 10:10.
Completely unpredictable.
I have to go.
So long, Commander.
Did I take my break? I don't think I took my break. Well, fuck it. I don't even care anymore. I'm having a lot of fun.
Nice work with those Geth. Glad you showed up.
We'll take a break at
I
11.
still need the power cells for this generator, though.
Would it help
Normandy's
if I
power
brought in
cell.
some power cells from the Normandy? We can certainly spare a few.
Your top-of-the-line ship doesn't use the same parts as the old generator we've got. The cells just aren't compatible.
See
If
what I
I
can
find
do.
anything while I'm looking around, I'll send it your way.
Thank you, Commander. I appreciate it.
I'm sorry, but I can't stop to talk. I have to deal with the water shortage.
What's
Is
wrong?
there anything I can do?
The utilities building was one of the first to fall under Geth control. Find the mains and turn them back on. Until then, this colony is dry.
I could fly
I have
water
a ship
in.
fueled and ready to go. I could bring water in.
Unless you plan to make
Yeah,
a trip
man.
every few days,
It's
that wouldn't
actually
really
really
solve
fun.
our problem.
Uh,
We need to be self-sufficient.
I have to go.
my breaks also aren't as pressing with this night schedule instead of the day schedule.
Commander, I was told to make my supplies available to you if you wish.
Let me see
So
what you have.
Of course. I may
that's
be able to
always
provide a
nice.
few interesting
Where if I
items.
end up skipping one, it's not a big deal. Yay, we found level 9 weapons, which holy shit. That's awful. The equalizer's pretty good. But it's not great. Fuck you, Ledra. So, I think we got 3 side quests? Yeah, there's 3 side quests here. Actually, that cat hates me. So, for a while now, all of the work for that cat has been done by someone else who the cat doesn't mind being around. That cat doesn't stand it when I come in that room. I don't know why. Oh, and another interesting thing to note, since I haven't brought it up on cast, is we actually have a new cat that's upstairs. We rescued a feral. And it hasn't left my sister's room, who it's entirely possible But I mean, it likes the other person who was the one holding the cat when I put the drops in. But it might be because I was the one putting the drops in it myself. But yeah, we have this new feral that was rescued by somebody, and he had to get rid of it. And like, me and my dad didn't really have a choice in the matter. My mom just sort of called my dad and was like, yeah, they were gonna put this feral down if it didn't get adopted today, so we have a new cat. Like that's what went down. And I don't mind that, because it's cool. But it hasn't left that room yet, because it's afraid. And I would be too if I was surrounded by like 9 cats. And I have to get used to them all at the same time. Like that wouldn't be a fun experience. Just call me Catman. God, I hate the Destroyer. Destroyer's such an asshole. So I've got to fix all these water pipes. Kinda, yeah, because it's like, it won't leave that room.
Like it's on yet.
But, I mean...
We should keep looking.
We make sure it eats before anybody's allowed in the room each day. And then, basically. And then they're only allowed in the room while people are awake. At night we close the door because there's no reason for it to be open.
You don't want to go down there.
Who are
What are
you?
you doing down here?
Who are you?
Nothing I should be, and anything I shouldn't.
It's actually a she, believe it or not. Also, the guy named it Gaylord.
Very intense.
And now its name is Gandalf, which wasn't my decision. But it will only respond to something that sounds similar to Gaylord, so. Are you okay?
What's the matter with you?
Just invoking the master's will.
But I haven't actually seen
Helps
the cat
remind me I'm still alive.
because it hides under the bed
You're here for the
up in my
gatherers.
sister's room.
You're not the only one interested in those things.
And it only comes out when like only one person's in the room and food has just been placed, and I am not the one who feeds it typically. What do you mean?
Who else is looking for the Geth?
Not looking for, looking to get rid of. They're a thorn in the side of the. Trying to get to the.
Why are you screaming, sir?
This one is no longer fit. We should leave him.
Can we help?
Is there anything I can do to help you? Do you even want help?
Help me? No. No one can help me now. I'd rather die fighting.
Fighting?
What?
Not that kind of fight. It's like running through a thorn bush. The more you
sound like you're either being...
Time's up. Company's coming. Ask Fidan. Ask him about the...
like killed by a chest burster or something, or like, which that's another sci-fi series I like, is Alien. That's like one. God, I guess I can't say I'm like not a huge fan of the sci-fi genre, but at the same time I'm not. It's such a weird ground for me because like there are quite a few I like. But it's not like high fantasy where I can like anything. Lord of the Rings style. Or like that, so it's a little weird. But yeah, I don't know what I was talking about. Where's that other water pipe? There it is. How'd I miss that? Geth transmitter. Geth transmitter. What? How'd I miss that? How did I miss this? So, oh, yeah, the door didn't open. That's how I missed it. God damn it. Oh, hi. Please stop shooting me! I didn't do it. You're not a Geth. You're a Krogan. What the fuck are you even doing here? God. Fucking Krogans. But yeah, like, eventually I'll see that cat and say hello. I've actually got 2 cats over there and 1 cat right there at the moment. I'd show them off, but then I'd have to set my camera back up again. Yeah, we blew it up. You bastards did it. You blew it up. What movie is that from? Because I only know that line. Or no, that was from Planet of the Apes, wasn't it? Or was that based on another movie? See, now this is where I'm like stuck not knowing because I'm bad at like recognizing famous like movie quotes. Damn you all to hell. Fuck. Unity, motherfucker. I'm coming for you. Ah! So it was Planet of the Apes. And I'm not going crazy. That was a great movie. If we're talking about the original one, because isn't there like a remake now? Or maybe I'm not thinking of the original. I don't know how old the I don't know how old I am anymore. Not that old. Yeah. Yeah. 'Cause like, the only reason I'm questioning myself is because they made a remake. And they've done that where they've like made a remake of the remake of the original. And like that kind of shit confuses the shit out of me when they do that with movies. And I don't remember which movie specifically I'm thinking of, but I know there's been a movie where like I've watched the first remake of it, and then when they remade it I was like, why? And then I learned later that I never watched the original in the first place. Fuck. And I just got a picture of like what I was thinking of, like the God. And now I can't think of it.
Hello again, Commander.
The alpha male is dead.
Excellent. I'll organize a hunt. With
Remakes bother me so much, not because they don't have potential, but they just confuse the fuck out of me. Like,
fork over the reward so I can get back to more important things.
And they started happening before I was born,
I already have.
which makes it even worse because I can't know if I've ever, like, for certain movies and shit, like, did I watch the original or did I watch the remake? Or did I watch?
I still need the power cells for this generator.
If I find anything,
Thank
we'll
you, Commander. I appreciate.
The water started running. Now we just...
You're welcome.
A few credits for your trouble. Thank you again, Commander.
Oh yeah, I leveled up. Yay. Boom! We have maxed out charm. We are a very charming shepherd. Very charming. In a very... This is the tankiest Rex I can build. Like, this is the pinnacle of beefsteak. Like, you want a slab of beef? I'll show you a slab of beef. It's right there. It's also the tankiest tally I have. But, nobody cares about a tanky tally. It's all about that tanky Rex. What is this? Oh, that was another quest. Okay. Oh my god.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Stopped the guy.
Some of the colonists are
Oh
acting
no, I clicked the wrong one.
Group, Commander. Most of us have lost loved ones.
I clicked the wrong one.
These are trained
No.
soldiers. Nobody taught us how to deal with the horrors of war.
This is our home. We've watched the Geth slowly destroy everything that is important.
Your
to us.
face.
Don't judge us too harshly.
Your face is oddly wrinkled for the rest of your body. Do you find that strange? Unfortunately, I can't ask you
destroyed
that
a gas
question.
transmitter in the tunnels. They won't be a problem any longer.
Thank you, Commander.
I mean, look at his neck.
You've
His
taken a
neck
great
looks
weight
young.
off my shoulders.
His
I
face
just
looks
wish I had
old.
Such good news for every problem.
Hell, even the sides of his face, like, once you get so far past his cheeks, or up towards his hairline, it's just like, nope, he's actually young.
What's wrong with the colony's power supply?
May O'Connell is working on our power problems. She'd know more about it than I do.
I'll talk to you when I learn more.
It makes no sense. Okay, we can move on with the story now, because we finished those side quests. So he's One Face. He is the perfect Two Face. It's what Harvey Dent would look like if he took acid to his entire face. Because I could accept that answer.
Watch out!
As long as I can call him One
I don't know
Face.
how much more I can take.
Yay, we get to ride the Mako. My favorite part of the game. I love the driving sections, but I hate the Mako. God. Why, Mako? Why have you forsaken me?
We're receiving a weak comm signal. I can't pinpoint its location through the Geth interference.
I killed things, yay. Please stop shooting me. How'd you... you're so good. You only missed a big-ass target. Very... nearly point-blank range. And that thing is as big as the vehicle I'm in. Yeah, I mean...
She's my daughter. I'll wait as long as I
If that did anything, I would, but it doesn't because the Mako has like the weirdest physics ever. Luckily, I don't have to worry about it because... Well, I guess I hurt him a little bit, but it wasn't with the vehicle, it was with the barricades. Oh god, no! Thank you. That was scary. I'm glad that game got all like weird with the physics.
You've got movement. Some kind of vehicle. Not one of the Geth.
Whoever that is, they must be close to have seen us.
Forget them. We need to find the Geth.
No, we don't. We need to land. I don't know, man. It just sort of happened. I'm hitting the wrong button to get out of the car. It's Ethan Jong.
That's close enough.
Relax, Jong. They're obviously not Geth.
Get back, Juliana. Who are you? What do you want?
I'm here to help.
Commander Shepard, I'm here to remove your Geth problem.
You see?
Oh god, that light's so fucked up.
And you trust too easily, Juliana.
That's very true.
Friendly face. I thought we were the only humans left on this planet.
Maybe. Oh. I might be high on caffeine. If you can do that. You're not alone.
And some of the members of Zoo's Hope are still alive.
I like how Rex is just like photobombing the video.
They live, though the Geth have devastated their colony.
We know what that's like. Those damn synthetics are relentless.
He's just staring over my shoulder. He didn't pick a side to the side of me so I could like stare at them with me. It's true. How can we test me? I know it's a drug. I understand.
I'll do whatever I can to keep them away from you.
But I mean...
But I need some information.
What kind of information?
Ignore him. The Geth are up in the Exogeny headquarters, just a bit further along the
You're
skyway.
a dick, John.
Those headquarters are private property, soldier. Remove the Geth and nothing else.
I'm not interested in your company's secrets.
Commander, before you go, my daughter, Lisbeth, she's missing.
Elizabeth?
Shouldn't waste time
Isn't there normally
do a proper accounting of our
an E and an A in that name somewhere?
You're talking about. She's still alive. I know it.
Elizabeth? Oh. No, the A and the E are in the wrong spots. Where is she?
Where is your daughter?
Where is she?
She was working in the Exogeny building when the attacks came.
Oh, yeah, there were several places she could hide. For a short time.
You're being an asshole. Even if I find a mangled corpse, I'm bringing her back to you, now that you've said that. And I'm gonna make you watch her. Grab your head and stick it in... No. I'll find her.
She's in there. I'll get her out.
Thank you, Commander. Thank you.
That got a little serious.
Find out what the Geth are after.
Of course. And please remember, if you see my daughter...
I hope you can get us out of this
Oh,
mess.
this guy. I need to talk to this asshole. You, sir.
I was hoping you'd have a moment to speak with me. I've got a bit of a problem.
Of course you do.
What do you need?
I mean...
I need to retrieve some
Yeah.
data. It's not a big job, but it pays well.
I'm not interested. I mean, okay.
What's the catch?
No catch, really. It's dangerous work, but not for someone like you.
What is it about you that makes people assume we enjoy being in harm's way?
Thank you, Tali.
It's not that bad, really.
All you need to do is find my console at ExoGeni headquarters and drop the data onto this OSD. It's that simple.
I guess I can
I'll
do
look
that.
around if I get the chance.
I appreciate it. That data could be worth a lot of money. Of course, it's all.
So you're saying I should
getting out
keep
of here
it?
alive.
I should keep the data and sell it myself.
Just keep in mind what I said.
Because if it's worth a lot of money, chances are you aren't paying me what it's worth. Am I going the right way? Yes. That's the funny thing. I am actually going the right way. Am I? Wait, what? Yes. Woo! Physics! They make sense. How is my, like... I don't understand. Oh, hi, you're still here.
You owe us for this. The Skyway is crawling with Geth. Package is secure. We're leaving now. Wait. Shut down the comm.
What was that?
Got incoming Geth. Damn it! Shut down the comm.
Nope, we leaving. You are a big man. And now you're dead. What do I keep like bouncing on? This is like, alright, no, you need to bounce right here. Come on, show off your ability. Bounce with me. Just bounce it with me. Just bounce it with me. You're not bouncing enough. We gotta make you bounce. Let's get it out of the system, Mako. Do I need to take you down through the neighborhood, show you off to some people? Check out my ride.
Gather quick to move in.
Resistance will be extremely heavy once we are inside.
Wow, you are awful. What is that thing? What are you doing? Jesus. Yes.
Typical Geth deployment.
Oh man.
We'll need another route in.
I don't need the car anymore. Because I've got to go through here. What if it blows up? That is a legitimate concern of mine. I don't even know if the Mako can blow up, but what if? I have actually tried to squeeze it in there before though, and I don't think it works. This is totally a Geth armature. I probably shouldn't have woken it up. But we killed it. It could be awesome with the car, but we don't know that for sure. All we know is we don't have it now. And we just kind of have to accept that.
A one-way drop, Commander Shepard.
We're going. And we can't bring the car here. That is a dead Varen.
Damn it! I'm so
Alright.
sorry. I thought you were Geth, or one of those Varen.
It's okay.
You're safe now. But why were you here in the first place?
It's my own fault. Everyone else was running, and I stayed to back up Data. Next thing I knew,
Data.
the Geth ship latched on.
Data
and
is
the power
here?
went out. I was trapped.
He
I
exists
tried to
in
get
this
out, but the way was
universe?
locked.
We'll get you out as soon as we find out what the Geth are after.
It's not the Geth. It's the energy field.
She did.
They don't want anyone else getting access to the.
Kind of. She shot like here, like shoulder height, so I don't think she could have killed me at any point on that like horizontal axis. Unless it was like right here and it was aiming up where it like went through your throat or something.
I'm here for the Geth. It's very important I find out what they're after.
I don't know for certain, but I'm guessing they're here for the Thorian.
Thorian? What is that exactly?
But even if she had killed me, Rex would have laid her out.
Studying it.
What else can you tell me? Do you know where I can find this Thorian?
Probably.
I might be able to, but not with those Geth crawling.
All over.
Look, we need to get out of here, past that.
We just start living in a swamp, comparing ourselves to onions and talking to donkeys.
No, not exactly.
Wait.
But I think the Geth ship is powering it. I've noticed the Geth laying power cables everywhere. You could follow those cables, but there's Geth
Maybe
all over
not.
the place.
That doesn't sound like a good idea.
All right.
Sounds good.
Stay put until the field is down.
Yeah, you don't have to tell me twice. I'll just find a small hole to hide in until the field is down. Oh, here, take my ID. This should get you past any locked doors. Good luck with that field.
Fucking Varen! You compare yourselves to onions, you talk to donkeys, or you live in the swamp, or all three. I like comparing myself to onions, so I mean... But I've never seen a donkey, so I haven't been able to talk to donkeys. I also don't live near a swamp. So I can't, like, completely say I'm ogre. But, it's not something I'd be against doing.
Stupid machine! Access encrypted files. No, I don't want to review protocol.
I am unable to comply. Please contact your supervisor.
Damn it! Tell me what I want or I'll blast your virtual ass into actual dust!
Do they do it with Eddie Murphy's voice, though?
Or make an appointment.
That's the thing.
Stupid machine!
If there is nothing
Do
else,
all donkeys
step
sound like
aside.
Eddie
There's a
Murphy?
queue forming behind you for the use of this console.
Or some variation of Eddie Murphy? Or, maybe all comedians, like one's Eddie Murphy, one's Louis C.K., one's Jim Gaffigan, one's George Carlin. Like, maybe it's all comedians.
What can I do for you?
I need
What
answers.
information was the last user attempting to access?
Fetching data. The previous user was attempting to access details on the study of subject species 37, the Thorian.
Go on. Or maybe it's all actors who have done voices for animals, like Gilbert Gottfried.
Proper access, there has been no new data available on species 37. All sensors monitoring the observation post.
Could you imagine a donkey that sounds like Gilbert Gottfried? Would you want to talk to that donkey? What did you say?
What does Zeus Hope have to do with the Thorian?
Species 37.
I like how I'm like
is located
talking
within the
about donkeys.
substructure of the Zeus
I'm
Hope
making
outpost.
waffles. I would watch that movie right now if I wasn't streaming because it was brought up. And
The Thorian is a simple plant life form that exhibits
I do
essential
love the
behavior
first
uncommon
Shrek
with other
movie.
flora.
I would watch it.
Through dispersion and the eventual inhalation of
Heartbeat.
spores, it can affect and control other organisms.
A goose that sounds like Gilbert Gottfried?
The zoo's
I'd be
work
down with that.
has yielded interesting
But
results.
I would
Before sensors
prefer
went offline, almost 85%
like
of
a
all
parrot
test
or
subjects
a
were
bird.
affected.
I'd prefer the bird. Because then we could talk about lamps.
Are you saying ExoGenny knew its
Maybe
people
street
would be
rats.
It was deemed
Maybe a
necessary
princess.
to
Who
assess
knows?
The true potential of species 37.
That's why they were acting so strange.
Your pilot should be warned.
Yes.
Joker. Come in, Joker. Damn it.
I like how like talking over like important parts to this specific story, part of the story. So if you didn't catch it, they mentioned the Thorian. Nope, you got the wrong guy. Obviously not Gilbert
What can you
Gottfried.
tell me about the Geth ship and the field it's generating?
I have limited data on the Geth. They have effectively
But,
blocked all
but it has to be like a little fat red bird. Don't you understand?
but am unable
There is no other. Then we do it the
We need to
hard
find
way.
that ship. Let's get moving.
going to standby mode.
I didn't investigate, but essentially that VI was going to tell us about the... Oh yeah, I know. I was just fucking around. I thought that's what we do. It's just harder for me to express Kappa.
To anchor their ships to the sides of buildings.
I like their docking
So you kind of have to try and catch up my sarcasm, which
We can check the other claws for
I'm really bad at, like,
but the Geth are
conveying,
very
I guess.
What is this place? Almost looks like the Geth built themselves some kind of church.
The Geth blur the line between organic and synthetic life. It's natural to assume they seek understanding from a higher power.
That's gross. I believe you. But who are you really trying to convince? Me or me? What? Doesn't make any sense. Say that. God, now I'm thinking about like Jim Gaffigan skits because I brought his name up. And now I'm thinking about Hot Pockets. Hot Pocket. Only comedian who can just go on about like Hot Pockets and bacon the entire time. And everybody loves him. I love him. Dude. I hadn't eaten Hot Pockets in forever. But then I ate like the newer, because I hadn't eaten Hot Pockets since they were just like the original pepperoni Hot Pockets. And then I had one with like
We don't have the ordnance to blow this claw. Let's keep looking.
the garlic on top that they've started doing. And they smell so good coming out of the microwave. I just want to cook pepperoni Hot Pockets with garlic. And just smell them. Like, I don't even want to eat them. I just want to smell them. Because they smell so good. Like, let me smell your Hot Pocket. Please, please let me smell your Hot Pocket. I swear it's not innuendo, just let me smell your Hot Pocket. people assume?
This is interesting, Commander Shepard. A containment lab of some kind.
It's no armory, but tear up even one claw and that ship is gone.
Danger, emergency, shutdown. Yes. We got it! Smash that piece of shit! Good. How can one not enjoy that smell though? Like, maybe I just really enjoy the smell of garlic way too much. But yeah, we all know what I want.
The field barring the exit will be down.
What?
Now we can go deal with the
I
story.
want the hot pocket. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Kill a bunch of Geth and end things off with a huge crash.
I hope that ship was full of those Geth bastards.
I repeat, Normandy to shore party. Are you reading?
Joker! Seth Green! It's good to hear your face.
Is that you, Joker? What's going on over there?
We're in lockdown here, Commander. Something happened to the colonists. They're banging on the hull,
Quick,
trying to claw their way inside.
tell me you hate your father and the fact that he wants sharks with frickin' laser beams.
They can't do any real damage. We're on our way back. Just hold your position.
Why's it gotta be weird? Why can't it just be fun?
Right here for you, Commander.
This place will be
Everybody
crawling with
can
Geth in a
join.
minute. Keep together and we'll get out of here in one piece.
Everybody just joins in on the mutual desire. Unless it isn't mutual, then I feel a little awkward. But that's okay. I can deal with this. It doesn't have to be weird if everybody wants it.
I doubt anyone's still alive in here. The Geth are very thorough.
I guess that's a legitimate claim. I'm fine with that. Where'd the door go? He has a point. God. Oh, hi.
We should get out of here. I don't think this place is safe.
In a minute.
I need some answers. You knew more about the Thorian than you let on.
I was afraid. I wanted to stop the tests, but they threatened me. Told me I'd be next. When the Geth attacked, I stayed behind to send a message to Colonial Affairs. I tried to tell them where to find the Thorian, but the power cut before I could send the message. I never meant for this to happen.
I believe you.
You did what you could. I'll help them, if you can tell me where to find the Thorian.
So,
the Thorian is underneath Zoo's Hope, but the entrance is blocked. The colonists covered it with the freighter just before the Geth attacked.
But why are the Geth after the Thorian?
Kappa is the sarcasm emote,
Well,
as
it does have unique mind control capabilities.
dubbed by the community. I'm assuming because he looks smug and sarcastic. The smuggest emote in all the land. I actually don't know what the origins of Kipo are, though. Like, why it exists. I assume it has I've always assumed it has something to do with horror, but I don't know.
What is it, Joker?
We're getting a lot of Geth comm chatter. Looks like they're headed your way.
Nice job.
Thanks for the heads up.
But yeah, if you're saying something sarcastic,
let's move out.
I'm coming with you. I might be able to help.
That's
Undo the mess I
typically what you end your statement with. So that people know. Because sarcasm's hard to show with text. Oh, that's actually cool. Interesting. I didn't know that, so I learned something today. I really need to use the restroom. It just really hit me within the last 5 minutes. Luckily, it's 11 o'clock, so it's break time. Or as close to 11 o'clock as I'm gonna let it be before things start to become a problem. Did I get the power cells? I don't think I did. Which is upsetting. Anyway, we'll look. You can drop it if you want. I don't mind. And I'll probably like open it up and look at it later because it'd be interesting to know the full explanation. Like I know who Kappa is and what the community uses it for, but that's about it in terms of the normal emotes. Because I tend to watch a lot of partnered channels and they use their sub emotes. Other than like Craigasm, I know like the backstory for Craigasm as well. But that's it. So we are going to break now because I really need to use the restroom. So let's find something that I can deal with. This works. Thank you for coming out. I hope you're enjoying the show. I'm really enjoying the show today. I'm always enjoying the show, but today has been a lot of fun. When we come back, we'll be finishing up Pharos and then heading to Vermeer. Unless there's a lot of side quests to do, but we'll probably get to Vermeer today, I hope. Vermeer's the big quest. I think people like to see, and you'll see why when we get there. It's also the big spoiler point, so like a lot of the big story drop hits there. So it's the point of no return for people who haven't like seen the game, like if they care, you know. Anyway, 3 to 5 minutes. We'll be right back. Don't go away. We are back. Song's still going. I actually had to go all the way up to the second floor. It's like, I'm in the basement. And I wanted the basement because it's like disconnected from the rest of the house. And it's the biggest room. Which is nice. But somebody was in the shower. In the normal bathroom, so I had to go up to the second floor. You'd think I'd learn, but no, we're going to ingest way too many liquids in this next hour as well. So, Mass Effect. There is a massive effect going on right now. Where am I? Oh, I'm up here again. One minute, I want to see where I get these power cells real quick. Just to make sure I don't, like, leave here if I need to stay here. Oh, I missed them already. We'll have to get them after we're done with the story quest. So, and I remember that now. We get to go back to our car! Unless we didn't finish the data, we did finish the data recording. Did we? No. No, we didn't. We don't get to go back to our car. We're not done here yet. God damn it. There's still enemies in here? What the fuck? Oh! I'll bring it up later. I don't know how hard it is to understand that I am not really available. But, you know, whatever. Oh god. You have too many items. Throw some shit away, you hoarding motherfucker. I mean, you're nearing your item cap. Ah, what a waste of my carnage. It's a good thing I don't need it right now. I just wanted to show it off, I swear. Okay, now we get to go back to the car. Can I go through here? It looks like I can go through here. Why can't I go through here? I'm sad now. God. Who's everyone? I'm going to shoot. Right. Where you'll probably be killed. So good at driving the Mako. Is it a little bad that, like, throughout this entire world, all I've been able to think of is, like,
What was that all about?
wait, no, what? Why? Why did I do that? Throughout this entire world, all I've been able to think of is the Will Smith song from the first Men in Black.
Please help us.
And I don't know why. I don't know why. For real, because it has nothing to do with this at all. And I'm like just imagining Shepard like talking to the colonists saying, just bounce with me, just bounce with me, just bounce with me, come on.
You can't do this, Jong.
Everyone
Slide
shut up.
with me.
Let me
Let's
think.
slide.
What's going on? You won't get away with this.
Get her out of here!
Get away from her, you son of a bitch!
Well, we did sort of talk about that the whole in depth.
All of you! Shepard, damn it. I knew it was too much to hope to get would kill you.
I'm too good for that.
Facts about you in the Exogeny database. I know what you did during the Blitz, but your heroics aren't needed here.
We can talk this out. Nobody needs to get hurt.
You don't understand. It's not that easy. Communications are back up. Exogeny wants this place purged.
Nah, man.
This is a human colony.
Now, because you said that, now I'm thinking of the video, the music video that Will Smith did for the Men in Black song, and when he's dancing, he's like doing the dance he did, but in both of his hands he's got a hot pocket. He's like, just slide with me, just slide, and he's got hot pockets while he's dancing. Just walk with me, take a walk.
You're after the one unique thing Pharos has, the Thorian.
The what?
It's a telepathic life form living under Zoo's hope. It's taking control of the colonists there. Exogeny knew all along.
You won't get away with this, Jong.
So you keep saying, but nobody's gonna miss a few colonists.
What about the big picture? What are you thinking about, you dick?
In this colony? Think of the promotional opportunities.
Opportunities? What the hell are you talking about?
Pharos will
They
be a symbol.
recovered from an alien attack on a frontier world. Add that to your company profile.
Well, yeah. No one's ever gone broke playing the champion of humanity card.
Sadly, you'd probably make a killing. But if it will let us get back to our lives, I'm for it.
Just might work.
Oh, that doesn't roll
no,
out
but
the
the
time.
infected
Fuck.
colonists will throw a bit of a wrench in that plan. No, they need to disappear.
You can't just kill the colonists. It's not their fault.
If you kill only the Thorian, it might be enough to stop the infection.
Sounds logical.
It's worth a try, but I don't know if I can avoid harming the colonists.
There has to be another way.
Maybe there is. Come and talk to me before you leave, Commander.
Just make sure there's no evidence when you're done.
26 Paragon! Boom! Look at that Paragon. Look at that Paragon. I am a Paragon of justice. Just ignore this little bar right here. That little bar right there, you don't want to think about that little bar right there. I have no idea what to do with Tali anymore. That was probably a wasted point. In fact, I know it was, but whatever. 99% sure I wasted that point. These are all upgrades. I can't get rid of those. This is a pulse rifle. With the pulse rifle. Oh, I can't use the pulse. I can't upgrade the pulse rifle. That thing is... Oh, damn! Never mind, fuck the pulse rifle. Anything good in here? I don't think so. The maximum level depends on if it's your first completed game or not. If you've completed the game to get that achievement, the maximum level is 60. If you haven't, it's 50. The chances of me getting 60 probably are not very high, but it's possible. It is very possible. I will definitely hit 50. Well, I won't say definitely, but it's very likely I'll hit 50 considering I'm 45. With that said, I need to put shit on you. Oh wow, that's really, really strong. I need one of those on this thing. I don't know why it's stuck in my head. Make it stop. Shield bypass. 55% for 20% damage. Well, that's just offset by the scram rail. Oh. We put that shit on. Do we have a better high explosive? We do. Oh. Super grenade. Too bad we can't wear it right now. Fuck, I forgot about that. I was like, oh good, and then I remembered. It's all a lie. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Tally needs some kinetic coils then. I feel like I'm missing something. Oh. Never mind, I'm an idiot. I'm like, it's PM range. Yeah, I read it as PMR Angel. Myself. But I got what you were going for. Like, way too late. Oh god. It's like...
I'm glad you've decided to help us. I think there's a way to avoid killing the colonists.
Rangel?
What did you have in mind?
I think you could safely use a nerve agent to neutralize the colonists.
Like a gas grenade.
Ah, that's really cool. I would have never realized that. Interesting name. I like it. I want
Releasing clouds
cotton
of nerve
too.
gas doesn't seem like a particularly good idea.
It's not like it's weapons grade. The insecticide we use in the grow labs contains trace amounts of tetraclopine, a neuromuscular degenerator. If their nervous systems are already weakened, it may act as a paralyzing agent.
Makes me wish my name was a little more
Drop it in a concussion grenade.
thought-provoking.
Sounds good. I'll do what I can.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Commander.
We'll stay out of your way until you clear a path.
Any luck finding my workstation?
Found your data.
I managed to find the data and transfer it to your OSD.
That's very good news indeed. Thank you.
No
I was
problem.
there anyway. It was the least I could do.
Well, I appreciate it. Here, you've certainly earned this. Thanks again, Commander.
Anti-thorium gas. This is the grenade mod I have to use at the moment because there's like an optional thing where I need to not kill people. Like I can kill the thorium creepers, which don't look like people. You'll definitely know the creepers from the people I can't kill. That's awesome. I had never heard it either, but I am a Whitman. So I am around a bunch of people who mispronounce last names and first names all the time. Because, you know, white people. Especially Americans. Fresh tacos here. Want some tacos? What? What? Your name is Enrique? Enrique Egoles? Egoles Ias? That's awesome. Oh god, no! No! That's actually pretty cool looking. The ship down there, but everything's all broken. When was the last time it saved? Okay, it saved right as I left. Thank God. If you saw what happened, then you can probably understand my frustrations with the Mako. I ran into this little thing slightly sticking out of the ground, and it pole vaulted the front of my vehicle into the air. And I went right off the edge. I would have no idea. It's interesting though. It would be interesting to find out too. But my name is like just a derivative on a like basic kind of like common German name. Like my last name, which is based on the German name Heinz.
That thing was not one of the colonists. No amount of infection could have done that.
Careful.
Even if the Thorian makes them fire on us. That's what the gas grenades are for.
As you would have it, Commander Shepard.
Really? I didn't know that. That's interesting information.
Hostile spotted.
I legitimately had no idea. I thought all of South America spoke Spanish. It's really cool to like talk to somebody from Brazil though. Especially considering how much shit I've heard like Americans give Brazilians, especially Brazilian gamers in esport games, and it's so annoying to hear.
I've lost shields.
Like, people talking shit on
All targets down.
it's kind of understandable, but I don't even. They get so much more than like Australians and shit too, which makes no sense to me. If you're gonna talk shit equally. Not because of other shit.
I'll kill you. I've lost shields. Enemy is everywhere. Enemy is everywhere.
Enemies are not everywhere. Shut up. Yeah, like that's the common like thought process behind it, but is it really like that true though? Because I've never really played with Brazilians in games.
Incoming.
Thank God. Oh God, please don't kill the colonist.
There's the target, Commander. Can you make sense of the controls?